he's partial to asphalt racing, especially late model, either on a half mile or on a quarter mile, and just doesn't get enough attention around the greater Chicagoland area anymore. And we're going to find out a little bit more about this car you just saw. I have Mr. Scott Dunning next to me. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Okay, and and your gentleman next to you is?
I'm Tim Scroggum, partial owner of the Mid-Am Racing Series.
You got it. Okay, listen. First of all, what brings you guys to World of Wheels besides this beautiful display here?
My first thing was I had a car that was in great condition at the end of last year. I wanted to bring it out and get in the car show with it, and see what we can bring home, but also to bring some attention to the Mid-America Stock Car Series and Grundy County Speedway.
Hats off to you for that, and I kind of snickered when you said, because a lot of the, especially quarter mile, late model cars or whatever that you see end up at World of Wheels, it's either the car was just built for the next season, but rarely do you get last year's sheet metal on there.
Yeah, and I think that's a testament to the people that we raced with
That
Tim.
is good. You're right. That's hats off. You got no intentional spin outs.
No, exactly.
Although it can get testy at times.
It can, definitely, just like any other racing, but in the same sense, we race with a lot of the same people, with some new people in year in and year out. But they come with respect, and they race with respect, and that's what keeps the cars looking nice at the end of the year.
A quick thing, this looks like a Camaro body to me, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, take me through the drivetrain real fast.
Yeah, so it's a 358 Chevy. We can do limited amounts of things to the engine.
Figured with rules, yeah.
Yes, so cranks have to be 50 pounds, and we have certain cam lifts that we have to keep to. So it keeps them around 475 to 510 horsepower for the most part.
Okay, now I'm seeing some extra space here for just future sponsors. What's going on?
Yeah, so that's part of the reason I came to the show as well.
Okay,
so
smart move.
Making sure that we can make some connections and try to pay for some tire bills at the end of this year or going through the year as well.
Which brings me to the Hoosier tires. Does that get pretty pricey during the season?
Yes, thankfully Tim and the series, they keep it down to 1
Tim,
to 2
you're in
tires.
there, buddy.
I'm doing my best.
But yeah, they try to keep it limited. We cannot put on 4 tires, only at a couple events per year, which keeps it, the cost measures down a decent amount. For the most part, we limit testing as much as possible, but we can run these D800s. They're grooved, so they don't fall off as much as a lot of the other tires that might be a complete slick, where when they're done, they're done. These get a little bit of life out of them that you can go test with them at least next weekend.
Just for throwing it out there, at the end of a 30-lap feature, is there a big difference between the first 5 laps and the last 5 laps?
Depending on the track, yes. We run at some abrasive tracks where you do have fall off and you do have to conserve, but for the most part we run 30 to 50, some longer races, and you really have to conserve the tires because it's an 8-inch tire and you're putting almost 500 horsepower to it too.
Your tread pattern is like my hand.
Yes, exactly. Yep.
Which is a scary thought sometimes.
Which is why a lot of the guys come to this. A lot of people have raced up and raced ARCA and things like that, and they enjoy the challenge of these because it's a metric frame. They're not supposed to go around in circles. They have metric brakes on it, so they're not supposed to stop, and that's what makes them fun to drive.
Okay. Somehow I'm looking at that steering wheel, and if it was me, it'd be a white knuckle experience. But maybe you're used to it. I don't know.
Yeah, it tends to be. You really have to kind of be up on the wheel with these cars. You can't just lay back and expect the car to handle perfectly. You have to be up on top of it every lap, and when you get a caution or something, you take a breath and say, okay, we've got this.
Got it.
That's one of the big compliments we get too. We have a lot of crossover stars, so a lot of the ARCA drivers, some Xfinity drivers hop in year over year and say, man, this car is a lot of fun. It's just like driving the ARCA car, just like driving the old Cup car. So that's what makes these entertaining.
No, right, and it's got a big fan base too in the stands. So,
32 years the series has been around, so we just keep going.
Hats off to you, dude.
And we have a lot of drivers from year 1, year 2 still doing this.
Wow.
So it's a testament.
Yeah, it's definitely, and you have a lot of the newer drivers coming in that have those older drivers to lean on, and they're great with giving advice. It's a great run series. Tim does a great job. He brought in a lady named Cheryl Rinn now this year as well to help out, and she does great with marketing. And between the two of them, they just have a lot of contacts that help bring cars to the series and people too.
That's what it takes to move it forward.
Yeah.
So got it. Anyhow, listen, Scott. Was it Tim? Tim, thank you again so much for stepping up. I know they were out here talking with fans looking at the car, and we just went up to him cold, and you nailed it. So really appreciate it. Let me grab a hand. Have a good season and a good show.
Thank you. Hopefully we'll see you
likewise.
guys out there.
Yeah, you bet. Take care.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
You bet.
Have a good afternoon.